Mha Puja is a festival celebrated by the Newar people of Nepal. Mha Puja means worship of the body. It is the worship of the inner self for purification, strengthening, and understanding oneself. It is celebrated on the first day of the bright half of a lunar month, Pachala, which usually falls in October or November. Mha Puja is usually performed in the evening with all the family members and does not require a priest. The family members sit cross-legged on the floor with a mandala in front of them. The worship or puja is performed by the eldest woman in the family. While the worship details can be slightly different depending on the caste and geographic location, the essence of the worship remains the same. Manda or mandala is an integral part of Mha Puja celebration. A mandala is created for each member of the family. Generally, 2 additional mandalas are created for the worship. The additional mandala at the very beginning is for the house god, and another additional mandala at the end is for the Yamaraj, the Lord of Death and Justice. A mandala is created with a small circle of mustard oil soaked cloth thread. In the center, vermilion powder, senna, is placed. This is surrounded by concentric rings marked with rice flour, rice, black lentil, black soybean, puff rice, and flour. This can vary from family to family. A mandala is a representation of the cosmos. The center of the mandala is considered oneself, which is surrounded and protected by various divinities. The circular design of a mandala symbolizes the thought that everything is interconnected. Worshipping mandala is exploring the self and paying homage to the things around us. The worship begins with the worship of the oil lamp Sukunda and the mandala of the house god. It is done with the items that represent Panchatattva, or 5 elements which are considered as the basis of all cosmic creation. These elements are Prithvi, the earth, Jal, water, Agni, fire, Vayu, air, Akash, the space, The 5 main items in worship. Jal represents the water element, rice represents the earth element, Jajanga thread represents the air element, senna, vermilion powder, represents the fire element, and flour represents the space element. The process progresses with worshipping each family member, then the family members worship their own mandala. The sagan is another chore performed during the puja. It is an offering of auspicious food to a person for good fortune. There are 3 types of saga offered. Offering of various foods is one form of saga. Dao saga, or offering of yogurt, is another form. The person who receives Dao saga takes a dab and puts it on the temple. Another saga includes offering of ghee, boiled egg, sanya, smoked fish, choela, grilled buffalo meat, wo, a lentil pancake, and ela, wine. These represent 5 basic elements of cosmic creation. Fish represents the water element, meat represents the earth element, lentil cake represents the air element, wine represents the fire element, and egg represents the space element. It is believed that the human body is also made up of these 5 basic elements. Receiving saga with 5 major items representing Panchatattva or 5 basic elements is praying to have a balance of these elements in one's body for well-being. The final process of showering a mixture of flowers, pieces of fruits, etc. is for purifying the body and offering a blessing for prosperity and longevity. At the end of the ceremony, the family members enjoy a feast with the plate placed on one's mandala. After the feast, the plates are left overnight and the floor is swept the next day.